Present. Arm.
Oh, can you see by the dawn's early light what so broadly we hail as the twilight's last gleaming, whose broad stripes and bright stars through the perilous fight o'er the ramparts we watched were so gallantly streaming in the rocket's red glare, the bombs bursting in air gave proof through the night that our flag was still there. Or say, does that star-spangled banner yet wave o'er the land of the free and the home of the brave?
I pledge allegiance to the flag of the United States of America and to the republic for which it stands, one nation, under God, indivisible, with liberty and justice for all. Order. Arms. Entree party. Left. Face. All uniform personnel. Hey.
Ladies and gentlemen, please be seated. Good afternoon. My name is Donald Kennedy. I'm a branch chief of the CBP Code Operations Academy. It's my pleasure to introduce you to the on-stage ceremonial party. Ms. Terry Edwards, Area Court Director, New Orleans. Director Christopher Holster, Executive Director, Field Operations Academy. Ryan Latosky, Assistant Director, Field Operations Academy. Brad Kirkland, Program Specialist, Training and Management Division, Federal Law Enforcement Training Center. Jakaya Kennard, Lead Session Supervisor, and Fabrice Lazzetti, Session Supervisor. I will now turn the podium over to Executive Director Holster, who will introduce today's keynote speaker.
Good afternoon.
Good afternoon, sir.
First, welcome all those joining us. Certainly glad to have you here. Glad I know some very long journey to get here. Glad to have you. It means a lot to us and the staff. It certainly means a lot to the graduates. And those joining us via live stream, welcome as well. Wish you could be here with us in person. Glad to join us wherever you may be. My great pleasure to introduce today's keynote speaker. Terry Edwards currently serves as the Area Port Director for the Area Port of New Orleans, which also includes the ports of Lake Charles, Shreveport, Baton Rouge, Morgan City, and Gramercy. Ms. Edwards is the first African-American woman to serve as the Area Port Director in New Orleans. Ms. Edwards held numerous key leadership positions, including Director of the Analytical Management Systems Control Office. In this role, she was responsible for overseeing the analysis of CBP's transactional data to detect anomalies that may be indicators of possible integrity violations and vulnerabilities. Ms. Edwards began her career at U.S. Customs and Border Protection in 2003 at the Port of Norfolk, Virginia. She has a bachelor's degree in sociology and anthropology from the University of Arkansas at Little Rock, and a master's of business administration from Columbia Southern University. Ladies and gentlemen, Area Port Director Edwards.
Good afternoon.
Good afternoon, ma'am.
It is such a pleasure and a distinct honor to be standing up here today as we witness and celebrate the graduation of Session 640. Today marks a significant milestone in the lives of these 43 men and women, ready to embark on their journey as law enforcement professionals. As law enforcement officers, we have chosen a path that demands courage, integrity, and sacrifice. Every day, We put on our uniforms, not knowing what challenges await us. But we do it because we're driven by a deep sense of commitment to our country and to our communities. We are part of a brotherhood who stand between order and chaos, between safety and danger. With more than 60,000 employees, U.S. Customs and Border Protection is one of the world's largest law enforcement organizations and is charged with keeping terrorists and their weapons out of the United States, while at the same time facilitating lawful trade and travel. We are America's front line. As I was thinking about what I wanted to say today, I began to think back to over 20 years ago. I was sitting in the audience, waiting to walk across the stage to receive my badge and credentials. It was a long and challenging road, and one that I will never forget. And I realized that we have a very diverse audience today. So I'd like to take you on a quick journey, if I may. Now, those of you that have experienced similar law enforcement academies or military boot camps or basic training, I'm sure parts of this will resonate with you. So the day prior to training, let's call that day 0. You report to Building 1, get checked in. Everyone is so nice, and you're thinking to yourself, this won't be bad. Then you check out your room, where you'll be residing for the next 5.5 months. Okay, not bad. This is nothing like what I saw in Saving Private Ryan or Full Metal Jacket. The next few days, let's say days 1 through 4, lots of orientation information, uniform and equipment issue, all the basic things that you're gonna need while you're here, right? So I'm feeling pretty confident at this point. Day 5, it's the first fitness status test, or the FST. Now, I was a multi-sport athlete in high school. Now, keep in mind, I said high school. And at the time that I came to the academy, that was 15 years prior. So, I'll put it like this. I was never a distance runner, nor did I ever want to be a distance runner. And you're telling me that there's more physical conditioning after this? Now I'm thinking, what have I gotten myself into? Now, when I went through the academy, we would have different instructors, and we would always check out our instructor to see how they were built. If it's somebody that's muscle bound, we knew that we were going to be in the gym or training, right? Good day. But you take someone that looks like XD Holzer here, oh, we were running, and running, and running. But it was okay. So I'm not gonna take you through week by week, but I will say that these 43 men and women have endured some of the best law enforcement training in the world. And yes, I said the world, because we are continually engaging with many of our foreign customs counterparts in order to train and modernize their organizations and infrastructure. U.S. Customs and Border Protection sets the standard. To the parents, grandparents, spouses, children, siblings, other family members and friends that are here today, we sincerely thank you for your support of this group of young men and women as they embark upon this journey. Trust me when I say there were moments of uncertainty, but they persevered. And I want to say a very special thank you on behalf of those that had to leave newborns or had babies in the midst of the academy, and also to those who were taking care of those know-it-all teenagers. Your commitment to family allowed them to direct their attention to their training curriculum and focus on making it to this very day. to the Field Operations Academy instructors and staff, we thank you for your guidance, expertise, and commitment to their training. You have had and you continue to have a significant impact on everyone that comes through that gate. It takes the best of the best to ensure that we have a workforce that is prepared to protect our homeland. And finally, to Session 648. As you look back on the rigorous training, the long hours of studying, the countless challenges that you've had to overcome, always remember the purpose that brought you here. We chose this path, not for its simplicity or its ease, but for the profound calling to serve and protect this nation. And with this honor comes great responsibility. We must never forget the trust that the public has placed in us, even when it may seem easier to go in a different direction. The road that you've chosen is tough, but it's also incredibly rewarding. You have the opportunity to make a positive impact every day, protecting our nation's homeland and upholding the principles upon which it was founded. Every life we save, every crime we prevent, every community that we make safer is a testament to the importance of our work. There will be many days that you will feel like this is a thankless job, but I challenge each and every one of you to keep pushing forward and remember your why. There will be many challenges that lie ahead of you throughout your career, but I want you to embrace those challenges with courage and determination. Your training has equipped you with the knowledge and skills needed to navigate complex situations with grace and professionalism. And as you step into your roles as guardians of our borders, I urge each of you to carry with you the values that have guided you through this training and those same values that have served as our guiding principles since our inception. Vigilance, the unwavering commitment to staying alert, attentive, and proactive in ensuring the safety and security of our homeland. And this lies at the core of law enforcement. It is the vigilant eyes and ears of our dedicated officers that serve as the first line of defense against any potential threats. Service to country. This goes beyond mere patriotism. It embodies a deep commitment to the well-being and prosperity of our nation. It comes in many forms: military service, public service, civil service, volunteer work, and so much more. Each act of service, regardless of its scale, contributes to the greater good and strengthens the fabric of our society. There will be times when you will have to sacrifice your comfort or your safety or time with your family. This level of dedication and courage inspires us all and reminds us of the true cost of freedom. As first responders, we devote ourselves to the welfare of our fellow citizens. We work tirelessly to ensure that our communities are safe, our laws are just, and our government serves the people it represents. Integrity, the quality of being honest, moral, and upright in all aspects of our lives. It's about doing the right thing, even when no one is watching. It's about adhering to a set of principles and values, even in the face of temptation or adversity. Integrity is what builds trust between individuals, communities, and societies. When we act with integrity, we demonstrate that we can be relied upon to uphold our commitments and honor our word. Always let integrity be your guiding light. Let us treat every interaction, every individual with respect and empathy, recognizing the humanity in each person we encounter. Each interaction presents an opportunity to uphold the dignity of every individual, regardless of background or circumstance. In the face of adversity, let us remain steadfast in our commitment to justice and fairness. Let us stand together, united in our purpose. And as you go forth into this noble profession, let us never forget those who have paved the way before us, the brave men and women who have sacrificed everything in service to their country. Let us honor their legacy by upholding the highest standards of excellence and integrity in all that we do. Today, you join in a proud tradition of service and sacrifice. As you go forth from this academy, carry with you the knowledge that you gained, the friendships that you created and nurtured, and the pride that has been instilled in you within these walls. In closing, I want to say, job well done, graduates. It has been the honor of a lifetime to serve as your mentor, and I look forward to serving with you as we protect our homeland. As you step into this new chapter of your lives, may you continue to inspire hope, foster trust, and make a positive difference in the world. Congratulations, graduates. The nation thanks you for your dedication, and I am so proud to welcome you to the ranks of the U.S. Customs and Border Protection family. Thank you.
Thank you, ma'am, for those encouraging words. The Field Operations Academy would now like to recognize the section leaders for session 640. Throughout the course, the section leaders' communication, dedication, and organizational skills have demonstrated leadership potential, which U.S. Customs and Border Protection values. But section leaders Atiba Clark and Erwin Gail Martinez, please join us on stage. On behalf of session 640, the section leaders will now say a few words.
Good afternoon, all. Welcome, family, friends, distinguished guests. Today marks the end of the beginning for all the trainees you see here before you today. You're here today to witness your family member, friend, or significant other become a part of a new family. Rest assured that the time away from you was not a vacation. They all put in hard work to make a change in their lives that will also have an impact on you. Be proud of them because they probably wouldn't have been able to make this accomplishment without your support. With that said, I would like to thank my support team, my wife, Letitia, who has always supported me with my career decisions. I'm extremely grateful for that. I'm also grateful for my mom and my siblings, who also provide irreplaceable support, and I'm immensely thankful for that as well. I appreciate you all being here today. And Aiden, Daddy's coming home. When I arrived at Plessy, I didn't know what to expect aside from what I saw on the YouTube video. Then came day one, the shark attack. I looked to my left, to my right, and wondered how many people in this formation knew how to play the game. I knew that if they didn't know how to play the game, I knew that if you all didn't know how to play, then the game wouldn't be fun. To my surprise, a lot of you didn't know how to play the game, but eventually caught on to the rules. The game is called Be in the Right Place at the Right Time in the Right Uniform. Game one. Prior to Flexi, I only had 2 children. Within maybe about a week and a half, or 2 weeks, somehow I ended up with 24 more. No offense, Bravo, but your girl's children. I wanted to give some of you up for adoption after week 1. I'm only a quitter of bad habits, so I accepted the challenge to get us where we needed to be. It took us a while to get there, to get in step, literally, but we did it. In fact, up until today, we were the best looking formation marching through Flexi. You can hear us from the distance singing cadence, even if we were having a bad day. You all proved that you have potential to play the game. Guess what? We all played the game and won. Despite our differences, we pulled together and made it happen. Congratulations on the job well done, 640. We all have what it takes to keep this agency thriving and continuously successful in keeping our nation safe. I'm truly honored that you all allowed me to be your fearless leader during this journey. I will never forget any of you, and just know that I'll have your six anytime. I speak for all of us when I say this. Supervisor Rogeli, Supervisor Bernard, you both made our understanding of the material and the nature of the job so much easier to absorb by sharing your knowledge and experience. We couldn't have asked for better instructors. Kyle Medina, fortunately he's not here. Instructors Garcia, Paulzano, Stewart, Ms. Cody, Mr. Bencomo, Mr. Lucan, and others. Thank you for your tough love that you showed us. Many of us here today probably wouldn't still be here if you all sugarcoated your expectations, our expectations of ourselves should be. Our lives, health, our family, the lives of our fellow officers, and the nation depends on the skills and information we acquire from your teaching. A huge thank you for that. A huge thank you to you all. DSC James, Chief Lord, thank you for scaring us straight. And P.D. Edwards, you did an outstanding job making all of us feel comfortable throughout this process. You never failed to boost our morale whenever we had interactions, whether in person or via video call. I want you to know that Alpha will never forgive you forgetting Dashley's problem. Thank you all again for attending our graduation. I came, I saw, I conquered.
Good afternoon, administration, graduates, families, and friends. We are here today to celebrate not only an accomplishment, but also to accept the mission to honor and protect the United States of America as the guardians of the borders. Through the last 148 days, not that we get track of them, we have lived and seen the transformations in ourselves and our peers. From running up and down the stairs and trying to form up and march on day one, where we didn't know what to expect or knew the persons who were left and right, to experience together the tolls of test anxiety for every exam and proficiency, the dropping of sweat and tears on the mat room, track, and gym. We have come a long way in a physical capability as well as our behaviors and mentality, coming in as individuals and leaving with a new family that has each other's back on the line of duty, known as the Blue Wing. We came to learn about the discipline required to understand the importance to small detail, that by paying attention to them and executing them, we will set up a standard that will lead us to a success anywhere we go. With this being said, I would like to finish with the following quote by a professional baseball player and athlete, Derek Jeter. There may be people that have more talent than you, but there is no excuse for anyone to work harder than you do. Work hard every day to become the officer and change you want to be. Session 640, I am proud of every single one of you. We did it. Thank you.
Thank you, Section Leaders Clark and Martinez.
Action! Locked and go! Woo-wee! CBP Section 640, Airland City's Rebel Beat, protecting the free, flowing green, America's pride, we hold the line. Section 640 at your side.
Graduates, please be seated. Now for the presentation of the Federal Law Enforcement Training Center Directors Leadership Award. Please welcome FLETC's Representative Program Specialist, Mr. Brad Kirkland.
Thank you. On behalf of the Director of the Federal Law Enforcement Training Center, Mr. Benjamin Huffman, it's my pleasure to welcome our distinguished guests, family and friends that are here, and those of you watching via live stream. We're so glad you're able to celebrate with us today. On behalf of the faculty here, we want to say congratulations to Session 640. We know this program is long and rigorous, and how hard you work to get here today, so again, congratulations. We're proud of you. You should be proud. Now I have the distinct pleasure to present the FLETC Director Leadership Award. It's given to the student who most exemplifies the highest standards and embodies the leadership characteristics of a federal law enforcement officer. What makes this award special and unique is how it's selected. It's not selected by FLETC nor CBP staff, it's selected by members of the class. And members of Session 640 have selected Officer Adrian Hall. Please join me on the stage. Officer Hall, allow me to share with the audience a portion of the letter that Director Huffman has written for you. The award is given to the student who exhibits the following behavior while in basic training: positively influences others, serves as a role model, is responsible to themselves and others, is a problem solver, exemplifies excellence, does more than expected, cares about fellow classmates, puts others first, and is team-oriented, inspires goodwill and enthusiasm, and is loyal, helpful, respectful, thoughtful, and ethical. It is apparent you have distinguished yourself early in your law enforcement career by clearly and consistently demonstrating the above-stated leadership traits. A copy of this letter will be reported to the CBP Academy for inclusion in your personal file. Congratulations. 640 again, congratulations, and wish you the best. Have a safe, successful career. Thank you.
Thank you, Mr. Kirkland. At this time, we will present the Field Operations Academy Achievement Awards. The awards will be presented by Area Court Director Edwards, Executive Director Mr. Holzer, and Assistant Director Latassa. Field Operations Firearms Award, The Field Operations Academy's Firearms Award is presented to the graduate with the highest score of CBP Course of Fire to include the judgment pistol shooting. With David Ciotti and Joshua Fernandez, please join us on stage. Physical training is a key component of being a successful Customs and Border Protection officer. The Field Operations Academy's Physical Training Award is presented to the graduate with the highest average score in the fitness graduation standard, arrest techniques, and defensive tactics. With an achieved composite score of 97%, with Mr. Louis Aguirre Jr., please join us on stage. Field Operations Academy Academic Achievement Award is presented to the graduate with the highest overall scholastic average, with an achieved composite score of 96.39 with Cheyenne Joseph Livingston. Please join us. The Office of Training and Development's Outstanding Performance Award is presented to acknowledge the graduate in the session with the highest combined academic, firearms, and physical training scores. The scores are weighted with an emphasis of academic achievement at 60% and equal weight between firearms and physical training at 20% each. The minimum score to qualify for this award is 90% with no failures or remedials in different areas. With an achieved composite score of 91.36% with Joshua Fernandez. Please join us on stage. The Field Operations Academy's Director's Award is presented to the individual who, during training, embodied and demonstrated the Field Operations Academy's guiding principles of pride, the honor, courage, commitment, and self-respect that define us as Customs and Border Protection officers, esprit de corps, mission, common spirit, and dedication to each other that keeps us vigilant, professionalism, the qualities which validate to the public that the men and women of Customs and Border Protection have been trained to the highest standards, and integrity, the duty-bound truth, core values, standards of conduct, and the moral courage to always do what's right. Would Michael Evans Jr. please join us on stage?
Riley, take a picture. Hey, give me your phone. Give me your phone. Give me your phone. Give me your phone. I'm doing it. I'm doing it. Go ahead.
Thank you, Mayor, Report Director Edwards, Executive Director Holster, and Assistant Director Lepage.
That sounds like you.
For the presentation of the officers' badges and credentials, I will now turn the podium over to Lead Session Supervisor Ja'Kai Kennard. Please hold your applause until the end. Thank you.
Right in the room. First and second row. Up and gun. Right, hey. Forward, march.
Louis Aguirre, Laredo, Texas. Andy Hassan, Miami International Airport, Florida. Samantha Alcala, Los Angeles International Airport, California. Joining Officer Alcala on stage is her sister, Yesenia Alcala. Ms. Alcala is Los Angeles Airport Police Officer for 7 years of service. Amanda Benitez, Newark, New Jersey. Jermaine Brown, Newark, New Jersey. Jason Cabellas, John F. Kennedy International Airport, New York. David Ciotti, Sterling Dulles, Virginia. Joseph Cirillo, Newark, New Jersey.
Right of the room, 34th row, cut and done. Right, David. Forward, mark.
Atiba Clark, Sterling Dulles, Virginia. Osama Egamal, John F. Kennedy International Airport, New York. Luz Esteban Zamora, Newark, New Jersey. Michael Evans Jr., John F. Kennedy International Airport, New York.
Oh my God.
Joshua Fernandez, Yeseta, Texas. Jessica Fernandez, Santa Teresa, New Mexico. Joining Officer Fernandez on the stage is her husband, Jamil Serna. Mr. Serna is a Customs and Border Protection Officer in San Ysidro with 2 years of service. Jose Gonzalez, San Juan, Puerto Rico. Erwin Gail Martinez, Santa Teresa, New Mexico.
That's either room, first and second row, left hand, good. Stand, face, forward, mark.
Adrian Hall, Presidio, Texas. Cheyenne Joseph, John F. Kennedy International Airport, New York. Christian Lopez, San Ysidro, California. Justin Macaluso, Newark, New Jersey. Daniel Maldonado, Rosetta, Texas. Joining Officer Maldonado on the stage is his father, Rudy Maldonado. Mr. Maldonado is the Director with Customs and Border Protection and Marine Operations in Miami with 27 years of service. Jerry Martinez, Progreso, Texas. Juan Jose Metro Teseco, Rosetta, Texas. Airport, Florida. Joining Officer Morris on stage is her sister, Mona Remelin. Ms. Remelin is a Customs and Border Protection Officer in Miami with 12 years of service.
It is.
Miranda Musmaker, John F. Kennedy International Airport, New York. Christian Ortega, John F. Kennedy International Airport, New York. Kevin Ortiz, Newark, New Jersey. Joining Officer Ortiz on stage is his brother, Stephen Ortiz. Mr. Ortiz is a Customs Border Protection Officer in Newark. Michael Plant, Sterling, Dulles, Virginia.
That's out of the room, 34th row, up and good. That's straight, forward, mark.
Michael Plant, Christopher Pyle, Calexico, California. Magdalena Quintanilla, Long Beach, California. Donnell Redwine, El Paso, Texas. Justin Refet, Buffalo, New York. Lorraine Rodriguez, Laredo, Texas. Michael Rodriguez, O'Hare International Airport, Illinois. Joining Officer Rodriguez on stage is his godmother, Jaleesa Rodriguez. Ms. Rodriguez is retired New York Police Department Sergeant. Natalie Rodriguez, John F. Kennedy International Airport, New York. John Sanchez, Progreso, Texas. Gover Singh, Blaine. Jonathan Rubina, Sterling Dulles, Virginia. Alejandra Vasquez, Santa Teresa, New Mexico. Emilio Villarreal, Laredo, Texas. Terrence Walker, Blaine, Washington. Nohan Zachary, John F. Kennedy International Airport, New York. Hutafa Zayn, Los Angeles International Airport, California.
Please give a round of applause to the graduates.
Dad, put your phone back on.
Prepare for the oath of office to be administered by Executive Director Wilson. Ladies and gentlemen, please remain silent during the oath of office.
So I know this is the first time we've taken this oath, and I'm sure it won't be the last time. This is one I consider hands down to be the most significant one. It's the one that makes all this real on all of us. And up to this point, it's been playing dress up, make believe, fake role players, fake guns, fake scenarios, fake everything. And leave out here today, you're all plus officers. A whole lot of responsibility and a whole lot of authority to do the job that we need you to do. So I put a lot of requirements on how you get to this point, starting from the very beginning, you've all read the bargain, I don't know mine. Raise your right hand, repeat after me. I.
Jason Capellas. James Young. Teresa Sorella. Jill Clark. Joshua Fernandez. Jose Gonzalez.
Miguel Martinez.
Adrian Hall.
Ryan Joseph Livingston.
Christian Lopez. Justin Macalusa.
Daniel Maldonado.
Jerry Martinez.
Juan José Patrita Psycho.
Ashley Morris. Miranda Mushmacher.
Christian Ortega.
Devin Ortiz.
Michael T. Plant.
Christopher Platt.
Magdalena Quintanilla.
Justin Bradley.
Lorraine Rodriguez.
Michael Anthony Rodriguez.
Natalia Alexandra Rodriguez.
John D. Sanchez.
Javier State.
Jonathan Rubina. Julio Villarreal Jr.
Charles Walker.
Norton Zachary.
Do solemnly swear. That I will support and defend. The Constitution of the United States. Against all enemies. Foreign and domestic. That I will bear true faith. And allegiance to the same. That I take this obligation freely. Without any mental reservation. Or purpose of evasion. That I will well and faithfully. Discharge the duties of the office. On which I'm about to enter. So help me God. Congratulations, officers.
Glory!
Officers, please be seated.
Once again, I want to congratulate our newest U.S. Customs and Border Protection officers. Officers, you leave here today with a strong foundation for your new career as a CBP officer. Continue to grow and challenge yourselves as you have chosen a most dynamic career field in which there will always be new things to learn and as we successfully accomplish our mission. And finally, be safe. Ladies, gentlemen, and officers, please stand. Please remain standing for the departure of the on-stage ceremonial party and our newest members of the U.S. Customs and Border Protection officers.
All uniformed personnel, button and done.
You know how to record?
On-stage party for depart. Next, Senator Bates. On-stage party, depart.
dog. You getting it.
Hey!